No edits. No edits. Where nothing is edited. So everything you say, it's a go. If you don't mean it, don't say it. I'm your host, Showtime. I got my boy Jamaris Malone in here with me today.
Y'all already know what it is, man. You understand me? It's that part, that G, man, that jizzle, man. You understand me? The general, man. You talking about all else is I am he. You understand me? Hey, man, live and direct on TTEOAG, you dig?
Through
You
the eyes
understand me?
of a G.
I am your host. You know, we got Mr. Finesse to undress not a clothes but a bankroll. You know? Man, this guy, man, I've been knowing, having the honor of knowing for many moons. You know what I mean? I'm talking about, man, long ago when, man, we were parading up and down Harry Hines. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about, man, getting it in, man. You know what I'm talking about? When they was walking, flat backing, man, in 6 inches, man, you understand me? Niggas were putting bitches in cars and trunks and all kind of shit, man. But anyway, I'll introduce this brother to him, man. You understand me, man? Y'all show, man, this brother some love, man. You understand me? Mr. Finesse, baby. Tell him what to do.
Talk to him.
Hey, what's happening, people, man? You know what I'm saying? It's a pleasure, definitely, man, to be able to have this chance to share a platform with you, man, from this. I've seen you growing, man, and evolving, you know, just like we all do, you know, like little bitty seeds, we grow into big trees, you know what I mean? You know, love to see it and glad to be here.
Right on. So, man, tell the people about a little bit about yourself, man. You know, where you come from with it, man.
Oh man, you know what I'm saying? Oak Cliff raised, man, you know what I'm saying? The whole world paid, you know what I'm talking about? Like always moving and grooving, man, looking for something, man, to move and shake. And you know, ever since the beginning, I've always been a hustler, you know. 16, 17 years old, man, selling CDs on the corner from the Family Dollar, you know what I'm talking about? I always like that, man. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted some money. I always wanted to do something. I can't give you that story, man, you know, that most people say, hey, I came from a broken home and I lived in the projects and I can't give you that story. You know what I'm saying? My parents still married, been married all my life, man, master degree, man, made good money. I grew up, man, having pretty much everything I want. I didn't come slummy, you know what I'm saying? But everything I never did, man, I worked hard for it, you know, because they gave me a platform to show me if everything I wanted, man, I can get it, I can obtain it, and I can do anything I want to do. And I just always preach that, man, even to my children even today, man. So I just started, man, doing a lot of different things, man, for the money. Growing up, doing things as I was evolving into a tree. And now, hey, man, this tree got a lot of roots, man, in a lot of different places, man. Like that song say, man, I got friends in low places, man.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm talking about? And I got them in high places, too. You know, it's been a chameleon, you know, and the streets have really gave me a platform that actually made me a great businessman when I wanted to go into business and change my life and do some different things, man. And I can't never say, man, there's some things that I could say that I wish I might not have could have did, but I ain't sorry for anything I ever did because it made me who I am.
You can't regret nothing you do.
Nothing.
No regrets.
Nothing.
No regrets. So, man, you know, when what were some of the key influences, you know what I'm talking about, when you just decided I'm gonna jump off the porch and, you know, I'm gonna go get at this money, because like you say, man, you was raised from a well-off family, mom and dad, you know, raised, you know, in a better part of society. You know what I mean? What made you venture out to say, man, you know what? I want to go test the ghetto. Shit, I want to go see what kind of money the ghetto, man, because you are very intellectual, man, and you articulate very well, man, and you're very diverse, you know? So it's like, what made a suburban kid, basically, you know what I'm saying, go to the hood and say, this is where I feel comfortable at?
Well, first I'm gonna correct you there. I ain't a suburban kid, man. Hey, man, I'm Polk Terrace Posse, man. Yo, PTP all day long, man. Hey, man, Oak Cliff, Texas.
So
man.
that
ain't no suburb nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no suburb nigga.
So that ain't, cause that
You know
wasn't, so
what I'm
back
saying?
then that wasn't considered the suburbs?
It was because it was 972 area
Yeah,
code.
that was
No, we was always
It
at
was-
214, man.
But
Always
when you go
214.
when you
Always
go across
214.
when you go across Greenspan and Camp Wilson,
Now,
they
I'm
got
on the other
972
side. They
area code.
972.
Yeah, see that's the
PTP still
Duncanville side.
214. Still 214.
I'm saying, okay, now check this out. You know, when you start going before the Woodtown and, you know, the PTP stuff, you know what I mean? Back then, man, that was called Wolf Park or something like that, right?
Wolf Creek.
Wolf Creek. You know what I mean?
It's still documented on paper and maps in Dallas County
As Wolf Creek.
But don't nobody call it Wolf Creek, man.
That was called Wolf Creek when it was labeled as a suburban neighborhood, right?
It was white.
When it was white. So, you know what I mean?
He said when it was white.
Because, man, when you go down some of this shit on Camp Wilson, I didn't know they had houses in the woods back there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I didn't know they had houses in the woods
Yeah.
back and shit.
Big ass.
Big old ass houses, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't
So-
forget about some of the cats, man. I knew that came out of Kimball. See, a lot of them cats stayed in big old houses, man.
Right, 'cause you know-
Williams and
Yeah.
all that.
When we was coming up, man, when you was like, okay, in the East or South Dallas, West Dallas, something like that there, man, Redbird and all that considered always the suburbs, man.
Yeah.
That's what your mama had some money when she moved y'all out there with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Everything was different because I remember getting to the 66 bus and going to go to the mall and then they get out there and be like, damn, bro, this shit a whole different kind of living.
All
out here.
kind of apartment complexes.
All kind of apartment complexes. Wasn't no motherfucking AC units hanging out the goddamn window.
Yeah.
You know what I
That
mean?
shit was different.
It was a lot different. Brick. You know what I'm talking about? Cornerstones everywhere. You know what I mean? So what made you just say, you know, let me go venture out, man, and let me go try to do something?
Man, you know, it's crazy because I was always the one that ventured and looked at the world a different way. See, most people look at it in a segregated fashion. You know, they look at it in squares, they look at it in corners. I just think the world is a circle. You know what I'm saying? It's all in how you want to travel it. And everywhere is the same place. It's the same place, it's just different faces. You know, when I figured that out, and I started going through the hoods, man, the first, it's crazy. I used to go through Bonton. My partner was in Bonton through high school. And I used to camp out. I used to love going to projects. You know what I'm saying? I would just kick it. It was cool. He used to always say, hey boy, his daddy would say, man, watch yourself, man. Because his daddy was a gangster. You know what I'm saying? He controlled all the weed. You know what I'm saying? He was a dope boy. So it's like he watch yourself, man, when you're around here. But he always made sure I was straight. And I got a piece of it, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I love the difference in the chicks, you know what I'm saying? The conversations, you know? It wasn't all about everybody in the other ways talking about playing games and shit like that. Everybody was about money.
Yeah.
You know, I always liked money. See, even though people would say, well, you know, you didn't come from a life that was like, you was really rough, but man, you know, my daddy didn't buy me Nikes and Jordans and shit, man. I had to beg for per LA Gears, man.
Oh, man.
You know, because he just didn't feel like spending that type of money for certain things was worth it. So I had to get it myself. You know what I'm saying? My first gig was at McDonald's. I went to McDonald's at 15 years old, man. I was like, man, shit, after this McDonald's shit, this ain't what that is. You know what I'm saying? There's other things out here. And I just traveled out, man. You know, just used the brain. You know, I could always conversate. I always could get what I want by just running my mouth and asking for it. You know what I'm saying? My mom and dad always told me anything, man. Hey, you get anything you want if you ask for it, man. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't never ask, you can't never get it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so shit, I just went out and got it.
No,
So what high school did you go to?
Now it's gonna fuck
You went to
up.
Carter
I didn't
Gamble?
go to Carter. I went to Law Magnet.
What's that?
It's Townview now.
Oh, okay.
See, you know, the magnet schools was all split up. I wanted to be a lawyer. That's what I wanted to do.
Type shit.
You know, once I got into the game plan of that, you know, my interest in other things kind of took over, and that's not the direction I went.
So elaborate.
Well,
Like law school didn't work out for you. So
I didn't even go. You know,
did you finish high school?
yeah, that I did do. I
finished
tried to maintain it. I did do that, man. I wasn't going to accept not getting through with the high
So
school.
you got
know what I'm saying?
your
I
parents.
went and got my
Your
diploma.
parents made sure you,
You know what I'm
got
saying?
that.
If there was one thing they said I had to do, they said, man, you had to get finished the school. Whatever you do after that, man,
It's
all
on
good.
you, yeah. But you gotta go to
But
school.
you gonna finish this.
All right. So you went to boom. So coming up in Oak Cliff in that era, in that time frame, when people going to Carter, Kimball, the sock when it was over there on well before it was the sock that it is now. I mean Maceo before it was the Maceo that it is now when it was over there behind sock.
Yeah.
This
Maceo
one,
behind sock.
yeah, Maceo used to be
Maceo
behind
was
sock over there on
Keith's.
Bakley and Keith's. Yeah,
It was on Keith's.
Yeah.
Actually, years ago, when
I might
it
know
was
that.
concentrated with mostly whites, because that area around there, a lot of people don't know. See, a lot of people don't know history of Dallas.
Yeah.
See, that area right there was built for the service people. If you was in a service, those houses were granted and given to you. That's where you went with your money that you got out of service. All those houses around through Beckett, they was all white.
Mm.
Right there on the corner where Maceo ended up becoming was a mall.
Yeah.
Cause see, Oak Cliff was actually the place to be. You had everything in Oak Cliff. You had Red Lobster, Steak and Ale, Black Eyed Peas, Bennigan's. Oak Cliff people didn't have no reason to venture out of Oak Cliff.
Oak Cliff, right.
Camp Wisdom was the shit. I remember in front of Big T. You know, you had Red Lobster.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
Petrie still
yeah.
he owns the building now. It's his car lot of a church or something. You know what I'm saying? But Red Lobster was there.
What was that, Target? Because Big T was Target.
Yeah, and Cable
You know
Mall
what
was
I'm
Community
talking about?
Mall.
Yeah.
Community Mall.
Yeah, you had everything right there.
Yeah.
But you know, Oak Cliff, man, is his own, like they say, Oak Cliff, Texas, was his own motherfucking shit.
It
You know what I'm
actually
talking
is.
about?
It's
And
actually a city
if
inside
you
of
really
a
look
city.
at it, dog, no matter where you go in Oak Cliff to get out of Oak Cliff,
You gotta cross a
you
bridge.
gotta cross the bridge. You gotta cross the bridge, man. And I was seeing on these in the old downtown, you know, some of those records, man, where they were seeing people on boats going across the bridge with a stick, going across that Trinity. You hear me? That shit fucked me up.
Well, you know that river went the Trinity went all the way down Marcellus.
I didn't know that.
See, man, that's one thing I be there.
They kind of rerouted it a
They
little bit. but
rerouted it
still
and
do.
cut it out. They rerouted it and cut it out, man. Cause like when they had this with the epidemic in the 1900s, when everybody got sick, they cut all that off. You used to be able to take rich folks would take a barge. The folks would take a barge all the way through Trinity, all the way from downtown,
through Kidd
and come all the
Springs.
way down through Kidd Springs, through Marcellus, all that. That was an amusement park.
Yeah.
Right there in Colorado. All that water stuff.
It still kind of is now, but they done up echelon it a
Yeah,
little
if you
bit.
look at it, you can see it. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy that there's so much history in Dallas, man. People don't even have a minor idea of what that history is. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
To the
right.
point of Deep Ellum being all black. You know.
Right,
You know,
right.
I can even see pictures now of things in early 1900, circa 1908, stuff like that, man, where they had pictures of the juke joints and stuff down there, man.
Yeah.
And those places look the exact same as they do now.
Yeah.
Just different faces.
I didn't know too, man, that Bunton, before it was Bunton, was called Boomtown. You know what I mean? I didn't know that, man. It was designed for the low-level black people to be down there, man, because their levee always broke.
Right.
You know, in Rochester, man, you hear me? And it was always drowning them. They actually strategically put them there, man. And then on some of them streets, Valentine and Star Outlet, those were juke joint spots right there, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? On them dirt roads over there, man, coming out of there. And I didn't know, man, that they wouldn't let others, you know, letting us, you know, come out of Bunton.
Right.
To venture out all over there and on Grand and all that. And when you go through Grand, you still see some of them old historical houses going up. Man, and they still right now $1 million homes.
Yeah. You know, a lot of Jews stayed over there.
Well, yeah.
You
They
know.
still $1 million homes, man. You know what I mean? For real.
Well, once you go back over in that area where you talking about, you know, you got Swiss Ave and shit back
Yeah.
over there.
You know,
man.
Swiss popping, man. You know, it hadn't lost a beat.
Nah. They housing over there, man.
Nigga, they party like
That's
so off the
probably
motherfucker.
That's probably one
Have
area
you ever
that we
seen the
have not
Swiss?
been able to infiltrate.
Have you ever seen
Nah.
the Swiss Avenue party they have on the end of their streets of Greenville, where Greenville, Lower Greenville?
Oh, they had a St.
Man,
Patrick's
them
Day parade and
motherfuckers,
shit.
man, nigga, fuck the St. Patrick's Day parade. Go through there on a Friday or Saturday, then
Yeah.
just go through Lower Greenville right there on
Yeah.
Swiss Ave and Rouse and
Yeah.
Greenville. Nigga, that shit be a fool, boy. You be making
It's always been that way.
Yeah, but they just don't let us come over there.
Well, see, I got introduced to that area over fucking with this chick in North Dallas Projects. And she took me over there one time. I'd never seen that shit before. I didn't even know it existed. And she took me over there, and I just never turned back. I started going through there all the time. You know, it's crazy, man. You know, people always say, well, why do you gravitate? My mama, how you gravitate like that, man? Because see, I told you before, it's a circle. You know, you can't do anything, man, if you're not grounded.
Right.
You stuck in a box, and then when you stick in a box, got corners. So what happens when a dog gets put into a corner? It comes out barking.
Yeah.
Some barks ain't great because some people bite. A lot of time for us, biting is bad. You know what I'm saying? Biting don't never work for us. You know what I'm saying? It don't never work for us. It might look like it at first, but it don't never work. But now if you're well rounded, man, you look at it in a circumference, man, with no edges, you know, you could be well rounded and you could be able to be a chameleon into a lot of different things, man.
Alright, so boom, I'm finna vent y'all real quick. They went to space the other day, right? Do you think the Earth is a globe, or do you think it's like flat, or like do you have like any like theories, like cause like the view that they showed us, right, when the dude get up so high, everything go black. You don't see a star, you don't see a rock, you don't see an asteroid, the sun go away, like, you know what I'm saying, like.
Well, I want to say first, I don't give a shit if it's round or flat, as long as it's proper. But you know what I'm saying.
Right.
But if you want to look at it from old school geography, they said it was flat a long time ago.
Right.
They said once you go up to the highest peak, everything's flat. You don't look in the air and see a whole bunch of different things. Now, I don't know, man. I ain't never been in space, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I never really just thought long enough. I don't know. Maybe I need to smoke some weed so I can get blown, so I can just think about stars and quasars.
Right,
and shit.
because
You know what I'm
this
saying?
Milky Way,
You know what I'm
bro,
saying?
he went to space and it wasn't a star in the sky, it wasn't an asteroid
that?
floating by. This is what they showed. Like the dude just went to space. They put him in a weather balloon. They hooked him up to the bottom of a weather balloon. You know the thing they sent into space.
Yeah.
They hooked him to the bottom of a weather balloon and sent him up there with the weather balloon. Where he skydived out of the weather balloon. He jumped out like he free fall back to Earth.
That's
Boy,
impossible.
that's impossible.
He can't even jump out, man, and breathe that shit. You can't even jump out of the airplane,
Listen,
man.
he had on a helmet.
That's too far in the air. You gotta come down to, I think, 20,000 feet to jump out of the
Yeah.
airplane.
He kept passing out. Like what they were saying, he was passing out while he was falling.
Yeah.
He was
He was
passing.
white.
Yeah, man, you ain't no
come on,
nigga.
man.
You ain't no
You
nigga
know
what I'm
finna go
saying?
up there and do no
That's my
shit like
point.
this.
Did he have an alligator in his arm? You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm talking about? For real.
Yeah, bro. So I'm like, bro, like how history been lying to us this whole time.
But well, you know,
But-
history is lied. History is what I tell people all the time, man. You know, we take this vaccine shit. You know what I'm saying? You go along with all that shit. All this shit that's going on defies anything that you ever learned in elementary school.
True that.
I mean, everybody going around this motherfucker tripping and acting crazy. But anything about this whole situation defies anything you were taught in elementary school. Elementary school told you that a virus is something that can't kill you, but it's going to have to wear itself off. You can't use nothing for it. You can't take nothing for it.
You can't take nothing for no
It's got to
virus.
go 14
A
days.
virus is a virus.
It's going to leave it come. You know what I'm saying?
A virus is a virus.
And that's what it is. It does not feed on a host, is what it says in the technical thing. It does not feed as a host or a parasite where it eats off of stuff to live. It don't live. It go and come. So it's like, while we run around this motherfucker tripping on this virus, it's some more shit.
A whole lot of
Virus.
shit.
Donald Trump told
lot
motherfuckers,
more
man.
shit.
Donald Trump told motherfuckers, man, to just goddamn just
Chill out.
Just chill out.
Pat me that sriracha sauce, brother. You mind?
Chill out. Go back to work. You tripping. This ain't what you think it is. You know?
I bet one thing too for sure, goddamn it, if Donald Trump was in our Putin wouldn't be doing what he's doing right
Hey,
now.
that nigga say he might
hell
come
nah.
back.
Facts. This is why you hear me.
Hey, that nigga say he might come back.
I'm telling you,
But
Trump would have told that nigga, bitch, call that shit off.
But listen.
So you fucking, what the fuck you want from over there? I'll tell you,
know
what,
what he want?
I'm gonna give you this over here, nigga, and a whole bunch of new trash bags. That's how y'all get. You need some shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Now they hungry, ain't got
Now
no
y'all
food,
hungry.
ain't got no
Nigga,
gas,
nigga,
ain't
on
got no
everything,
money, ain't
you
got
hear
no
me?
water.
Think about it. What we seeing now is a realistic world history book.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
They lying to us right in our face.
American people, United States has done exactly what he's doing to them to get Texas, to get Oklahoma, to get
Louisiana
California,
purchase.
to get Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? Everything they're doing over there, they have profited by doing the same thing here.
Over here, right.
You know what I'm saying? You have moved it. Said the difference is that when you took it, you enslaved them.
Yeah.
All they want is their property back. See,
Yeah.
United States never owned none of this shit.
They still don't own it.
But
They just gonna tax your ass for it.
But see,
They gonna
but
tax
it,
your
but
ass
it
to
was
be here
never
for it.
in the United States of America.
Yeah.
It was separate. They were separate entities. Ukrainian was the Soviet Union.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They want their shit back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Only
saying?
reason why America just ain't put foots on the ground, my nigga.
They better not.
Ain't no money involved for 'em. Ain't
Yeah.
shit involved for 'em.
It's a double-edged sword for them. It's stupid.
Yeah.
Because see, what's finna happen is, first of all, we owe the U.S. I mean, the U.S. owes Russia and China anyway.
They own Russia.
They owe them.
Oh, Russia. What they own?
Shit, we got loans out.
From
We
Russia.
get guns and shit from
Yeah,
them,
we get
bro.
shit from them,
We
man.
get goods and shit.
We've been trading shit like that forever. But what's gonna happen is when Russia and China hook up.
They been hooked up.
But when they come together,
they both gonna get their bitch ass
They
blow the
gonna
fuck
start,
down.
They know. They one thing too for sure, bro.
I'm gonna tell you.
Nobody wants nukes, dog, because that's the end of the world.
When they don't say yes,
You hear me?
when they don't say yes, they can drop a
Do you
nuke.
think, you
Them
think
motherfuckers
China
got
ain't gonna have a nut, bro?
That's
It's
facts.
one thing too for sure. If these motherfuckers can call some shit COINTELPRO and infiltrate a whole fucking regime with one man, you don't think they got spies in China?
Boy.
Right? How you think they know so much, man? America got spies and shit. They got shit flying in the air, the skies as goddamn flies.
Somebody said the government be watching us with pigeons.
They do.
They got
Without
fake- they got
that-
fake
and
pigeons.
then
Hold
the government
on,
watch you with your own homeboy next to you.
but you know
They say
what?
the government be watching.
What makes you think that them other places don't?
Man, they ain't got the technology like America got, man.
Why would you say that?
They don't, bro. They don't got the budget. They don't got the money.
Yeah, but you know
They don't
what?
got the money.
You got more individuals over there that are tech than we is. That's why we outsource everything and all we get the jobs.
But I guarantee you, whoever them techs was that come out of China, that come out of motherfucking Taiwan, whatever they is, I guarantee you, America has scooped their ass up like an eagle nigga on a goddamn rabbit, hid their ass off somewhere, and
Listen.
you will never see them.
I don't know,
Say,
man.
I
nigga.
guarantee you, they got
Say,
something in them that's
Say,
gonna fuck
nigga.
them up.
Say,
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna
With
tell
a
you.
drop of a
say,
dime.
Guantanamo Bay, a
I'm gonna tell you why
bad
I say
motherfucker,
that.
boy.
I'm gonna tell you why I say that.
Guantanamo Bay, a bad motherfucker,
Motherfucker
boy.
didn't
You
never
hear me?
wonder why they didn't go over there, man, and kill that boy down there, that Saudi Arabian motherfucker that all these years been fucking around.
Who?
Now you know his ass went to school with George Bush, right?
Talking about something Bin Laden.
Yeah.
Bin Laden went to school in the States. He was a double spy. He went to school next to George Bush.
His daddy and his both of their daddies did business together.
Both families was
Both
like
They both of
families
their
were
daddies did
partners.
business
associated
together.
with each other, yeah.
Exactly.
And it was business.
That's
Yeah,
right.
both of their
Yeah.
families did business together. They actually had an
Yeah.
oil company
Yeah.
together.
But
The
the
big-
news and
the
media
big- the big
tells
ones,
us
the
that
daddies
enemy,
had all
this, that,
companies
and the
together.
third. Yeah, I mean, it's like.
Now you say what you want to say, but I'm gonna tell you what.
That's fact.
Baby Biden, he got him a nice little cushy job,
Listen to me.
man.
He know what he doing though.
Overseas.
He know what he doing though. Cause you know why?
Biden,
Yeah, he know what he
Biden's a
doing.
coward.
Biden know because but
Biden's
Biden
a
ain't
coward.
coward.
He's
Bi-
soft.
Listen to me. Biden,
He's
listen
soft.
to me.
Man,
I'm gonna tell you one thing I know, bro. I'm a big conspiracy theorist, right? The president ain't shit.
At all, he's a
Nah.
puppet.
He's
just
a
the front line.
he's a whole.
He just
He don't call no shots. He don't make no final decisions.
There's
or
no
nothing. He don't do
conspiracy
nothing.
theory shit. That's facts, period.
But I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
I'm a big conspiracy theorist, so
Yeah,
when
that's real
like,
life.
it's people that's actually behind these niggas that got war games going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for the longest. What was I name? Well, yeah, they like these niggas been having these war games and shit going for the longest, like. But if you notice, nobody never fuck with like certain countries. They always fuck with like the people that they call rebels: Saudi Arabia, Iran, Iraq, Afghanistan.
Nah, nigga, I say that too. But when it comes to America and NATO, no holds barred, nigga.
That's because they can drop
nuke.
nuke. They
If
can
you got
give
something
permission to
they
drop
want, nigga,
nuclear,
they
bro.
deboing your shit, nigga. Bottom line, if they ain't got no interest in it, nigga, they gonna let you feed it to the wolves. But we gonna give y'all enough to protect yourselves like they do in Ukraine. We ain't got no stake in y'all shit. And we ain't fucking with y'all shit. But what we gonna do is, we gonna give y'all some information, we gonna give y'all some weapons, and we gonna give y'all shit to defend yourselves so they just don't fuck y'all over. Cause we don't need Russia taking y'all shit, cause that makes Russia too close to us.
That's why I tell you, Biden know what he doing.
I mean, it's a game of chess.
Listen, if you look at Alaska, Russia and Alaska, you could damn near jump from Russia to Alaska.
Yeah.
You can't.
Nigga, this man stopped everything from going in and stopped everything
That's what they call
from
that
coming
sanction,
out.
man.
Yeah,
That's that goddamn sanction, man.
Sanctions.
That sanction, my
You know what come after sanctions, fam?
Yeah.
What come after sanctions?
War, nigga, famine.
There you go, fam.
Nigga, shit, war,
Okay, there you
famine.
go. So
It's either gonna be
some
war,
high-ass
and this how it's
Or
gonna be.
Putin gonna have to
It's
come
war,
down. Putin gonna have to
it's
step
war,
down, nigga.
famine, then someone has to give up.
Putin gonna have to step down.
Bro, one thing too for sure, bro.
If he
Russia
don't,
ain't
they
gonna
gonna
have
die
money, my
like
nigga.
he gonna die like all the
Their
rest
economy
of
is fucked up,
Yeah.
but they got a good bluff game. Just like China, you gotta realize, my nigga, we are a powerhouse coming from NATO all the way around. That's we a powerhouse.
I wouldn't even say that.
Hold on, check it out. We buy majority of really all of their goods. So if we take our cash,
The
away
only
from
goods
them,
are guns.
no,
But guess
bro.
what?
Nigga, we got everything you see in the store.
We
come
don't
from
get it.
Taiwan,
That ain't
come
China.
from China.
I'm talking about Russia.
Only thing we get from them is liquor.
Guns.
Say, let me ask you a
Liquor,
question.
gun, shit like that.
What do you think that Ukraine has that we won't?
Land.
That we want.
Land.
Well, they ain't got shit.
They don't got shit. We
They
want.
don't got shit that America want. They don't got no
the
World
Russians
Banks.
want
That's
the
why
Russians.
America ain't the
They just don't want the
Russia
Russians to
feel
have
like that is their land. And
They
it's
want their land. They want their property. They
And
want
they
their
like-
property.
You
Yeah,
ask
they
them,
don't
don't
want
want them to
Ukraine
have
people to move. They want them to respect and
Yeah.
respect that this is our land.
It's a takeover.
And follow our rules. It's a takeover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, that's why really the Ukraine
That's why they
should've
ass
been
out
out with the
there
UN
gotta
and
get
NATO.
meals and shit from
They
the
should've
same
been
people
linked up
now.
with them. If they would have been linked up with UN and NATO, they wouldn't have had this problem. I feel like, you know what I'm saying?
And
Because-
that's what's gonna happen. They gonna come out of sovereignty, because being on their own side is sovereignty. You know what I'm talking about? Hey man, we got a partnership with you guys. You know what I'm talking about? Well, y'all want partnership? We're gonna give y'all this. We're gonna give y'all a McDonald's. We're gonna give y'all a KFC over there. We're gonna get y'all a couple of this and a couple of that. You understand me? Give y'all some, oh, y'all like Chevys? We're gonna run y'all some Chevys through this bitch.
Yeah.
But we need a base put over here,
Yeah.
and here.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yep.
And we're gonna give y'all jobs because we need all y'all to work these hoes.
Right.
And we're gonna show y'all government how to protect yourself
Right.
with American weapons.
Right.
Yeah.
Cause right now.
And guess what they gonna
What
do?
they gonna do?
Come on in.
Yep.
Come on in.
Like
American
everybody
men.
else do.
American men.
Because
You know what I'm
they
talking
got
about?
weapons of ours right now that they don't even know how to use.
They don't know how to, nigga, we
Don't
got
even
shit,
know how to
bro.
use.
America got shit that go around the corner, nigga. You sitting over there, nigga pulling the trigger.
They got shit that nigga. They got shit that'll come up under the ground and grab your ass.
Yeah.
Nigga, you be-
Man, look
Well, you
here.
know, you think
Chilling,
about the
nigga,
little
that hoe just
robot
come
they
up out
sent
the
up in
ground.
there when they
Come
were
on,
protesting downtown a couple years back, Dallas. They sent the robot in that motherfucking building.
Oh yeah, but now I know you're talking about that building downtown. They put a bomb in that bitch or
Yeah.
something.
They sent the robot in there, man.
Yeah, that's how it's going now.
That's real.
Man, look here, man. I had one question though before we got out track, man. You know what I'm talking about? Because you know there's a different degrees of stage in everything you do, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? What was your stages, man? Because I know just some of it. But how did it go? Did you graduate from this level to doing this hustle to then going to this hustle to achieving what you're doing now as being a businessman?
Well, I was always a businessman.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I tell people all the time, man, you know, everything, even dope from dope game to the pimping, man, is all a business. The only reason it is not accepted, it has nothing to do with morality. It has to do with you paying a tax for it. See, if you could pay a tax for every bitch that you put on the track and all the money you make out the bitch, then shit, the government wouldn't have give a flying fuck about it. And for the person that says, oh, that's not true, well, let's look at abortion. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at motherfuckers getting shot, killed down in the middle of the street. There's a whole other conversation on why that's happening, you know what I'm saying? And why they can continue to do it and how they can profit out of it, you know what I'm saying? But that's a whole other conversation. But it was just taking bits and pieces, man. I've always surrounded myself with people that were smarter than me, man. I never want to be the smartest person in the room. You know what I'm saying? I can't be the smartest. If I'm the smartest person in the room, man, I need to leave. Because if I can't share nothing with you and you can't share nothing with me and I can't gain it, then I don't need your friendship, I don't need your partnership, I don't need nothing from you. I don't even need to sleep with you.
Talk to him.
You know what I'm saying? I think the worst thing is I think a lot of us men fall is that we think that and we know that in our mind, but then we fuck with women who we can't gravitate.
But then also
You know what I'm saying?
to survive in the game, you got to be able to outthink everybody in the room.
Well, you got to be 10 steps ahead, man. Chess is a good game to play, man.
Yeah,
You know what
I
I'm
do.
saying?
I play chess.
It's a play of the mind. Everything we
chess.
do in life is about chess game. But are you a pawn?
Bishop, rook, what
Are
you
you a
is?
bitch? What
Knight.
piece do you play? You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
What's
Who
your
are
play?
you on this board?
Right,
Everybody's on the board.
right,
You one of them. Believe that. You know what I'm saying?
right.
But which one are you really? Not the one you think you are, but which one
Which
are
one?
you
Which
really?
one? Which one are you on the board? Which piece on the board do you think you are?
Me,
Uh,
probably a bishop.
a bishop.
Yeah. 'Cause I wouldn't want to be no king, 'cause he only move one space at a time.
One at a time, man.
I gotta be able to move. I gotta be able to go this way, and I gotta be able to cut you off so you can't come this way. And you gotta, like he said, it's a whole strategy. Well, that's my favorite chess piece anyway, the bishop and the knight, because you could put them in an L shape. Man, it's a whole different game.
What you say, huh?
Shit, I'm a bitch.
Nah,
The coin.
for real.
That's what I said.
Nah, for real.
That motherfucker can move anywhere.
And motherfuckers say that shit, but guess what? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with saying use the bitch, because I don't give a damn what game you play. You gonna be a bitch.
Right.
Somehow.
Some way.
If you ain't controlling it, you a bitch. You know what I'm saying? You either the pawn, this is set up. How many low-level ass niggas you see going to prison right now, man, getting jammed up, man, in pawns? They can't even bond themselves out. Like, you out there on the block, man, getting your money up, man.
And
You can't even bond
that.
out.
Oh,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? You know, you think about these niggas, goddamn me, getting all this motherfucking money, man. They letting you get the money, but then when you get shot and killed, you gotta take up a GoFund you pay your motherfucking funeral expenses.
Well, that's
Like,
a cold
nigga, what the
motherfucker,
fuck kind of
And
shit
you-
is
and
that,
you on
nigga?
pictures with hundreds of thousands of dollars infliction with these.
So what do these niggas be doing with this money? Is somebody when they
It don't be their money, first of all.
when
A lot
they
of
be
times it ain't.
It's the plug money.
It ain't. Sometimes, boy,
Now
it
these
be
niggas
that
is working on
wish
plug
money.
money.
You hear me?
But you know what, though?
You know what I'm talking about?
I'm-
It be that wish money. Nigga,
But
they
see-
got that bitch flipped over.
But see, check this out though. You see a lot of white folks getting a lot of shit, making a lot of money, having a lot of things, but a lot of them playing with the plug money. It's called CPS.
Oh, yeah. CPN.
You know what I'm saying? It's called credit. You know what I'm saying? LLCs,
Yeah,
that's
it's
corps.
called
That's what
that.
it's calling. You know what I'm saying? And see, it's unfortunate that we just mirror what we see, cause some shit in the hood we just don't know about.
right.
We don't know about it. So when you
I'll tell you
asked me the
that.
question about how those levels came up, when I understood that every game plan in every society, every look, every face, every color, every creed, every corporation was the same as selling drugs or pimping bitches,
Oh. Oh.
that light went off in my head.
Goddamn.
You know what I'm saying?
God
That light
damn.
went off in my head was like, shit, I'm tripping, man. You know what I'm saying? This shit's all the fucking same.
It's all the same. Everything is a business. Everything is a business.
I mean, think about it.
Everything is a
You gotta
business.
invest.
Think about it. Just think about the streets. You know what I'm saying? You know, I talk about dope and hoes because you know what I'm saying. I know that. You know what I'm saying. I can't talk about. I only talk about what I know. You know what I'm saying? How do you make money out of that? Out of the same ways Walmart make money. Customer service. You gotta get the motherfucker. When the motherfucker buy the sack from you, can't be old. Oh, yeah, it is. You know what I'm saying? Get your sack. Get the fuck up out of here. Because nigga don't have to spend his money with you.
Right.
And see, a real nigga will go spend more money around the corner just not to fuck with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I'm that nigga.
Yep.
For real.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Why would a motherfucker go pay a hoe? Just got a fucking up attitude for major money. He
Yep.
might give her $30, $40. He ain't gonna give her $300-$500 blade tricks.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Why you gonna do that? Customer service is everything.
Mhm.
Location.
Boy.
where are you doing your business?
Oh man.
Are you in the right location?
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? Would I sit a motherfucking bitch down right here at this corner? Probably if I was that broke, I probably would, just so I can get me some money to get the fuck away. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna stay here because that ain't a good location. You know what I'm saying? Why would I go sit up there in front of Sam's with 10 sacks in my pocket and try to sell sacks at Sam's?
Oh man.
Why am I gonna do that? Location. Location is everything.
Location is everything.
You know what I'm saying? Those things have made these corporate chains make millions. They make every other business make millions.
Walmart on every corner.
Walmart's on every corner. Walmart has
7-Eleven,
blocked.
shit.
Walmart is blocked.
Walmart is neighborhood
QT.
Walmart.
QT. You see, they have deboed everybody. They have put a hole in every corner.
They got a hole.
You know what I'm saying?
And
They
if
ain't gotta have 10. They ain't gotta have
And if
10. Because all they need is one in every profitable corner.
You want me to tell you why?
If
How they
this
got the
store
best
ain't jumping, this store
Because they got the
jumping.
best hole.
They got the
hole.
best hoe.
And every nigga gonna come to that block.
That's right.
Now that was 24 hours.
Everybody gonna come to that block.
They got the best hoe.
Yeah. So in your business, do you got the best help?
Man, I got one more question before we get up out of here, man. That was then, man. What can we look forward to seeing you now? Because I know you done touched a million, nigga. I seen you. What are you doing now, man, that, you know, besides that was after that?
Man, I ain't touched a million. I have not. I ain't touched a million. I just want to put that out there like that. Y'all niggas don't come looking for me, man. I have not touched a million. I see a lot of money, man. You know what I'm saying? I will say I've seen more money in short terms in the street. You know what I'm saying? I've been blessed that, you know, I got a praying mama. You know what I'm saying? All them crying nights, she was like, well, why are you doing this? I didn't raise you to do this. And, well, it's just my fault. No, it's not your fault. I'm a grown ass man.
Oh, man.
I had to make my own route. You know what I'm saying? But,
Real nigga.
you know, to look forward to some things, man, you know, been looking for a new salon to pop up. You know what I'm saying? I've been looking for some property down here. And anybody looking at this, man, this realtor, man, you need to get at me, man. I'm looking for property in Oak Cliff. I want to be a part of building this community back up, man. This is where I'm from. That's one of the things I do believe. You know, I have a mentorship program that I have set up for young kids to learn what money is, how to work money, because that's our downfalls. We just don't know what the fuck money is.
To do with money, right?
You know what I'm saying?
You
We just
get
think
it,
money's
then you
just
go
here to
spend.
spend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Money's not here to spend. The average wealthy individual has money, but they don't spend their money. They spend the bank's money. Which, who has the money in the bank for them to spend? Nigga, you.
Yeah.
Everybody in here who got a bank account. You know what I'm saying? Who got a savings account. All your old people, all your mama, your granny, your daddy who worked all their damn life, who got 501ks, they spending their money. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
listen, I don't give a damn about them using my money as long as I still got access to it when I need it, nigga.
Yeah,
If I go swipe my card and my shit work, shit.
But see,
can be doing the same thing.
you got to change that mental thought.
Yeah.
Because see, they gonna use yours and give you 1%. There's so many other things out here because y'all know 1%. You know 1% of 1% of a dollar is. Just imagine how long it is that you're gonna even make $100 out of the money you got. You know what I'm saying? There's so many other ways that you could generate the money off of them and just leave it there. But we just don't know it. You know what I'm saying? They got brokerage accounts that you can put money in brokerage accounts, man. You can put $1 million, as much money as you want in the brokerage account. You know what I'm saying? And it is absolutely no reason any motherfucking major ass dope dealer pimp, none of that shit shouldn't have one.
Boy, that's why it's gonna be a part 2 to this.
You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
That's why it gotta be a part 2 to this.
You should
shit.
have one.
Man, say
We
man.
definitely got to bring it
You know,
back.
before we go, last time.
But
last time,
I want to say, this though on what to look forward to on that mentorship program though. It teaches kids, man. I dumbed it all the way down to like fucking 10 years old, 12 years old. If you could think about money, you could. If you old enough, I think if a little boy old enough to get on the corner and ask for money for the football team, and he's old enough, he can beg for money on the football team. He's old enough to understand how to work his money. You know what I'm saying? So I actually took that to Big Dog a few summers ago, and Big Dog told me, that out in Redbird Mall, Well, it's Southwest Cinema.
Not back
young
Redbird Mall.
folks.
Correction, it's back Redbird
You know what
Mall.
I'm saying?
They
It's gonna be
changed it back
Redbird
It
Mall.
never
all
stopped being
right.
Red Mile for me.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I was the first
They
to
told
see
me
what that way on
that that kids don't want to know about money. I said, how come they don't? They ask their mama. They ask my kids ask me for something all the time, and it's my money. Why not teach them how to make money? You know what I'm saying? But it teaches them about cryptocurrency. If you ain't in the cryptocurrency, you got to get into cryptocurrency. You got to. You got to get in the stocks right now. The best time to get in the stocks because I made so much money in the pandemic when that shit dropped plummeting down, and that shit went all the way down right back up. And now it's gonna drop. It just dropped all the way down.
So I gotta get with you, man, because I've been
You know what I'm saying?
playing with this
So
shit.
now's the
I've
time.
been playing with that shit now.
It don't even take much though. You know, people like I don't have money. I don't have money.
$100.
You know what I'm saying? You get you you put $5 in.
Yeah, I got Macy's and all that
You know what
little
I'm
shit I'm
saying?
on. I just need to
You
know
put
how to
$5.
really play with that bitch. I
Hey,
got one, bro.
but
I
you
really know how to
$5
really
in
just.
it, man?
Man, I got a few of them. Macy's. I got
every week.
Macy's, Nike, T-Mobile.
Man, get into gold, petroleum,
Gold,
oil,
petroleum.
and marijuana, nigga.
Gold is cool.
Gold, cause
Gold is
gold is
cool.
rising. Gold is
Gold
like
is cool.
gold
Yeah,
going
and
up.
not enough of it for it to go down. They want it. They want it. You know what I'm saying? Palladium,
Petroleum,
which
oil.
is diamonds.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. You can't never go wrong with diamonds.
Now I heard before I go to next, I heard like a little birdie say that Ukrainian has some diamonds.
Yeah.
Now I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But
I think you do.
yeah,
They might do
so
have
when
a
I
couple
asked
mines
you,
over
so
there.
when I asked you what does the U.S. want out of Ukrainian, that's I was looking for that somebody to pig in on that, but I don't know. Can't take it factual, but that's just what I heard. You know what I'm saying? You got to pick up a book, but of course, you know, a nigga will never learn nothing because a nigga will never pick up a book. You know what I'm saying? But
That's
you know,
like a motherfucker.
but you know, there's a whole lot of things in the mix, man. I just signed an artist, man. I'm finna go into music, man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have no wants to do that or anything like that, but it was kind of thrown to me and brought to me. And one thing I learned through my life is sometimes when things are thrown at you, it's
That's it.
because
Catch it.
you're
Catch that
supposed to catch it.
motherfucker. Catch that
You're supposed
motherfucker.
to catch it. Cause see,
Catch that bitch and
cause
fold
see,
it in.
the best break you could ever get is when somebody sees something in you that you don't see in you.
Nah, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
For real.
And you don't even know. I mean, even when I started doing hair,
For real.
and you know, getting out of the streets and going into the salon, man.
See, look, not too
I
many
never-
men, not too many men can say they actually know how to do a woman's hair.
Oh man, that's the best. Hey, the beauty
real.
industry saved me from going
Not
to
too
the
many
penitentiary.
men. So y'all, man, look, man.
We gotta get bro back for a point.
So we gonna get him back for a point two, man. We finna get up out of here, man. Look, I gotta get you back, man. You know what I'm talking about to say. We gonna bring this back, man. How a man that you know is a stiff man do women's hair?
Hey man, cause hey, I'm all man. You hear me?
For real, and teach
When
other
you
women how
confident
to
in
do
your
women's
masculinity, you
hair.
don't gotta care.
Yeah.
You don't gotta care about none of that.
Yeah.
What a school to do it, man.
Yeah.
Say it's been an
But say,
honor,
man,
pleasure.
Hey, before we get out of here, if you got any way anybody can contact you, Facebook, Instagram,
Man, I
Snapchat.
got IG, but I need to really build up that stuff because I really don't do
Social
social media like that, man. But you can catch me at Sir Lewis the Stylist and IG. When I start building this stuff up, then you're gonna start seeing some more things on the IG. My Facebook is kind of personal right now. You know what I'm saying? It's for me. And so I'm not gonna really share my personal information, but if you know me, you know how to find me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know, I don't like people finding me that don't want to find me at this particular point.
Right,
But you know what I'm
right.
saying? It's gonna go. You know, you gotta guard your space. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
I understand.
Yeah, but you can find me on the IG, man. You know what I'm saying? All the time.
Man, it's been an honor and a pleasure, man. Thank you, man, for coming to show your
Hey,
love,
Man, welcome to No
You know
Edits,
what I'm talking
man.
about TTEOAG, man. We in this thing. We locked up, linked up, connected, man. You dig it? And we out.
Show.
You dig it?